Hello, my dear friends. This is the seventh or episode number seventh of the Kubeflow introduction course. My name is Milad Amiri, and I'm here to describe you uh, uh, why we need to run a Kubeflow pipeline. In the previous episode, we understood what's the general structure of each Kubeflow pipeline. And I showed you a simple Kubeflow pipeline. What the problem was that we were not able to run that pipeline. So this episode is the most important episode of the series. So please be stay with me. What's that? Okay. Please be stay with me and pay attention to this episode. Okay. As you see, I have my pipeline and let's run it again and make sure that it is not running properly. So waiting for uh sorry, someone called me. Okay, I'm sorry. As you see, we have the error here, and reason is unauthorized access. So the main problem is that these notebooks that we made already does not have authorization right to having access to the Kubeflow pipeline component. So we need to introduce the token of the pipelines somehow to the Kubeflow notebooks. So as the Kubeflow notebooks is a stateful pod or stateful deployment, so we cannot do any changes in that after making it. So in order to giving the access to the Kubeflow pipeline, to the Kubeflow notebook, to Kubeflow pipelines, we need to make another notebooks. But before that, we have to tell the Kubeflow to inject some new configuration in the pod deployments. Okay. And the most important configuration is the token of the Kubeflow pipeline. For doing that, you have to check my repository in the GitHub, and I copied and pasted another special Kubeflow custom resource, which is called pod default, and you can define some defaults here, and whenever you want to make a new stateful deployment or something like that, the queue will check these resources and then inject some new fields like this 10, which is the Kubeflow pipeline token, to the deployments. So you have to apply these in your Kubeflow cluster. Okay. So just you need to edit this line and add your user profile namespace. In this example, as we have no thing special or Kubeflow or namespace is Kubeflow dash user dash example dash clone. Okay. So let's jump to the uh, master node of the pipeline, and already made the file here, as you see, and I just edited this line, which is kubeflow dash user dash example dash com, and that's it. Okay, so we need just to apply this in okay, it's applied, but as I already did apply this, so it is in unchanged state. Okay, so let's what we have here in the okay, let's see what we have in my cluster. So this is the pod, and this is pod default resource, and as you see, this is the access ML pipeline. Okay, so everything should be right, and let's come back to the Kubeflow. And right now I have to make a new Kubeflow network. So I will, let's say Milad number one and select these images for 2 core of CPU, 4 GB of RAM, and you have to check this. Allow access to the Kubeflow pipeline. After applying the pod default resource, you have to see this new configuration here. And in order to giving the access to the Kubeflow pipeline, you have to check this box and then launch the notebooks. As I already, yes, it's run right now. And let me copy and actually move the pipeline to the new Kubeflow. It is downloaded, and right now I have to upload it here. Download Kubeflow pipelines, and that's it. And so let me run this. Okay, it is run. Okay, and let me check the details. This is the run section of the Kubeflow pipelines. Sorry, what's the connection refuse? We're disconnected. Oh, that's it. And as you see, the Kubeflow started to run, and you can see each steps of the Kubeflow is going to be run, and yes, it is run. It is load data stage, it is process data, and you have to see, and even you can see the details, for example, logs, but as it is cached, I have nil log, and these are the artifact which is stored in the internal menu of the Kubeflow, and I will discuss about that in the future episodes. Okay, uh, that's it, and we are done in this section and in this episode. And in the next episode, I'm going to discuss about the making corresponding tensor board for our Kubeflow pipelines. Thank you for joining me in this episode, and I'm waiting for you in the another episode. Bye bye for now.